character options. Here, quit running away from me.
I can't see you. Oh, there
I'm
we
right here.
go. Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody. This is Little Miss Brooks and
Farmer Bernice.
Farmer Bernice. We are on
We're
the
on
Idaho
Idaho, but we're on Farm Sim 13.
on the Idaho
Unbelievable.
on
I
the
can't believe
Idaho
you talked
map.
me into can't believe you talked me into this thing. This is incredible. Wow. This is throwback all the way back, isn't it?
I know. I wanted to do this. Like I don't know. This brings back so much memories. I do believe the map is a little bit different because I do believe the original map from what I kind of went on a tiny tour,
Yeah.
and this map didn't, and I do believe the first one of Idaho had horses. It has a horse sell point, which is like hay. You can go and sell your hay
Okay.
there. But if I'm remembering, it actually had like I think the horses were like static, but it had a place
Hmm.
where you could go and like sell your horses and buy them. And I don't. And this one doesn't have that, which I think this might be I think this is the reversion of the first one,
Well,
but
well,
couldn't get
let's
the
just tour around. I can't say I've ever been on this map
couldn't
ever. So
couldn't I couldn't get the first one to load, which is a really shame. But
yeah, I couldn't get it either. It was supposedly the link was there, but the link must be broke. It
well,
must not
well,
exist anymore.
yeah,
So
well, after you sent me the link because you found it, I was like,
yeah,
wow, this brings back memories. Wow, I'm gonna have fun
yeah, I'd
with
love
this.
to. Well, all right. So what do we want to do here? Do we want to? How do you bring up the store?
Well, let's
Oh,
see.
P
It's
for
P. It's
purchase.
still P. And then you can. It's still. Look at that sun though. Wow, it's beautiful.
This this makes you really appreciate the no recent versions of Farm Sim. I'll say that. No
Really?
wonder. Oh yeah, no wonder everybody loves the new versions.
Yeah.
Holy
There's
cow!
tractors. There's front loaders.
I
There's
don't see. I don't
harvesters.
see any.
Potato
I
planters,
don't see
bee
any cars.
planters, trippers. I mean tippers. Oh my goodness. Cultivators, plows,
Yeah,
sewing machines, fertilizers, sprayers, manure spreaders, slurry
I think
tanks.
tractors are about our only option, but we got tractors on the farm. I think,
Yeah,
don't we?
windrow, headers. We should have got that truck that I seen, that mod truck. Feeding, weights, miscellaneous. There, what's in miscellaneous? Nothing. All right, guys. I guess we'll tab and we'll look around the farm. Let's see. So I assume this over to the right over here, Farmer Bernice. It's where you get your seed.
Okay.
I think it's where you get your seed. And what is that over there? And I think that's where you get your or your diesel.
Oh yeah, it's got fuel over there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
and
of
seed.
laggy. It's kind of laggy for some reason.
Now, are you using a game controller? I actually could use my game controller briefly. Now I can't, but I could
No,
for a little bit. Okay,
no,
you're
I
using the keyboard.
tried. I tried, yeah.
Yeah,
And this is a pole barn, I do believe. I'm not really sure. I think this is animals, but I might be wrong.
looks like just bunkers, like you would
Okay, so
throw.
bunkers. But I
Yeah, you
don't
could throw straw and hay.
so I don't know if this is I honestly don't know if this is a multi-fruit map. I didn't really look. I should have looked at the history. And is this we come with a lot of stuff on this map. I think this is a feeder where you put the feed and hay in and then it
Yeah, this is like for making your mixed rations, I think.
yeah. Yep.
But
And then
silage, you'd put hay and straw.
yeah. So I mean, I love this map. It's just so big. I mean, like I said, I want to start like a tiny mini series, kind of celebrating
Yeah.
15 years of Farm Sim because Farm Sim's been around for 15 years. And so that's
We
the BGA, which is nice over there. That is like really close. That's awesome. And the bunkers up there, and these are the silos. Sorry guys, it's very laggy. I have to say today. It wasn't laggy yesterday.
yeah, well, this is multiplayer though too, so
You know,
it could be
so
just trying to catch up with some of the graphics.
yeah.
I'm
So
driving a tractor.
oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go look at what these two barns over here are. Maybe I should just get in a tractor, tab
Yeah,
in.
hop into a tractor. Come around. They got the BGA like right next to the farm. I'll say that.
That's awesome though. I don't know how fast this goes. Not what, maybe, oh no, maybe this is not the one I want to try.
Why is that?
Because it's not really a tractor. Okay, I'm gonna get out of that. That's not what I want to do. Very laggy. Man,
Yeah.
I've never had a more laggier. I'm gonna tab through again, I guess. I want to tab through that one. Why does it keep... Okay, there we go. Stuck in... Okay. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like in the barn. And I was at like the wall of the barn looking through. Alright. Wow, these go pretty fast. Okay, so what did we miss? So, that's the one where you put... And over here is both... So if you're like walking around, it's laggy. But when you're in here, it's not laggy.
I think it's taken a while for everything to catch up. So, this must be where animals would go, right?
This is sheep.
The sheep, or what is it?
Yeah, it's sheep, I think.
Oh yeah, there's a little sheep in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Two. Wow. There's one with
There's some roaming around out in the pasture outside.
Well, that's awesome.
They actually are roaming around out there.
Wow, nice. That's
You
cool.
can't bring up a mini map, so I think we're just gonna have to. Did you want to look around the farm some more, or do you want to just hit the open road?
We can hit the open road here. I just want to check out. This is the cows, I do believe, because I think I was just gonna check these.
There are cows in there?
The cows are...
Oh yeah, there's cows in the pasture.
I think this is... I don't think this is the same. I think they redid this because I thought I know there's a beef farm and pigs, I think, on this too. Like a beef fattening farm.
Oh, is there?
So remembering back as we're going back in history, we're what, how many years back? Beef fattening and I'm coming. I don't know which way you want to go because I don't really know. I kind of just looked around the farm and that was pretty much it.
Let me take a quick look at the map and see if it shows where we're at.
Coming.
What's coming? Milk truck's coming?
Yeah, look at it. It's going. I think that's the milk truck.
Oh yeah, gonna get the milk. That's cool.
That's cool. I don't know how to bring up the map.
Well, you hit the escape key, and then you gotta change it to map view. But I really can't even tell at all where we're at. But hey, we'll just drive around.
You change it to map view?
You can do it. You have to go through the map view.
So as we're looking at the map, the blue is still growing. So there's a bunch of crops in here ready. Ready.
Do we own anything though?
I don't know what we own. And then
there's growth.
Ready to harvest is a bunch of fields, which is green or growing. Ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. Remove tops. Withered. Vehicle where we're at. Where are we at? The livestock farm. I think I don't know where we're at. Where are we at?
Best I can tell.
There's a brewery.
There's a vehicle selection map. Oh, the main farm's right there. Okay, we're driving. What? I don't know. Because we were by the BGA.
Yeah, so where's the BGA?
I thought that was like by the main farm, but it must not be.
This must not be the main farm. Am I right?
I guess. I don't know. I see all the vehicles though clustered in that one area. You see how it's all clustered in one area on the map?
That's where we're at, right?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep driving here.
All right.
See if we can see anything.
Oh. Always, aren't we getting out of the vehicle? Yeah. But yeah, this is a big map. And when I remember, there wasn't this many trees because this is the version. This is the. I don't think this is the BGA. I think this is just our farm where we put our manure and stuff. Maybe.
Oh.
But I know at one point this was a huge map Ian Robinson played on for a while.
Hey, we're gonna make a left here.
Okay.
I don't know why, but we just are.
Maybe it would be fun to do a series of touring just different maps in 2013.
Yeah. I don't know. We're not gonna probably not gonna get a lot of people to go retro. Do you think, or do you think there's gonna be people going retro?
No, people might want to just watch them. They might just enjoy looking at when Farm Sim started, you know? It is good to look back and look at all the graphics and stuff we have now and be thankful because.
Yeah, I think that's the word. Be thankful. Okay, I do. All right, so I do see our tractors on the map now, so that I think that kind of helps. All right, we're heading down towards the vehicle shop. I think if we went to the right, well, that's just a big old hill there. I don't know where we're at. Interesting.
Oh, look inside the vehicle. My vehicle isn't moving. There we go. No, this is great. It's just going back in memory lane. But I do want to play in Farm Sim 13. I just want to do a small mini series. But I think that I actually might go back to Farm Sim 15 because I want to play the old family farm. And I think Farm Simulator 22 has the either the old family farm or it's gonna make one.
Oh, are they?
I think so.
Hey, we're to the main town.
Oh no!
Oh, now what'd you do? Where are you at? Are you off in the ditch somewhere?
Yeah. I just hit a sign.
So no matter what version of Farm Sim, you can still just hit the signs, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, the vehicle shop is like right beside us here. Oh yeah, there's the flags. I see it. Yeah, this is like
Awesome.
the vehicle shop to the right here. Then there's
Right.
an actual McDonald's to the left.
What?
Yeah. Wow, that is like a woeful copyright infringement there.
It says
How'd they pull?
McDonald's on it?
Yeah, it actually says McDonald's on it. How'd they pull that off?
I don't know.
Oh, jeez. And then this is like, there's an actual mobile station down here.
Oh my gosh.
How'd they pull off having brand names
I
in the
don't
game?
know. That's what I was gonna say.
That's pretty good. All right, what are we driving to next? Hang on a second. Yeah, this is like, oh, okay, the main farm is supposedly up ahead. Why? That's
Must be
weird.
that wasn't the main farm you're at.
Well, I don't know. We had all the tractors and everything were on that farm. So I don't know how we could not be at the main farm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ooh,
But we'll go down here and make a turn and see what happens. I see
this is
some
a
of the,
huge map.
yeah, this is pretty good size.
But it didn't have hills.
Well, this doesn't have very many hills. This is pretty flat. I think in the distance it has hills, but the map itself I think is pretty flat. It's interesting because some of the same objects and placeables are there. Here's some signs. Main farm, train station, sugar factory. Okay. Reading the signs on the side of the road.
It's just a big flat map, and it took him like I would have to go back and watch the series. Man, it was iconic. It was the first map I played on. I played in like one area though. I don't remember how I did it. I think that I had all my grain stored in. I only took it when I necessarily had to.
Map says this is like the main farm, but there's no way. I'm swinging around here. There's a road back here. I think the map isn't quite labeled correctly. Yeah. So, yeah, the map itself is not exactly accurate.
So maybe when he redid it was.
Yeah, he must not have redone the map. Yeah. This is not the main farm. I think where we were at was definitely the main farm.
Yeah. Cause you got right into the house.
Yeah, and into all the. All right, okay, we're gonna go down this road over here.
I'm stuck in a bush. But I think they're not. Oh, maybe they are collidable.
All right, are you behind me now, or
Yeah, I'm coming.
okay? There you are. At least they got street signs on these, or like state highway signs or county signs or something.
Yeah, it's just a flat map. Like I said, and you're driving. I almost remember him driving from one end to the other, but he was playing Horseplay, so I mean, when you're
Oh, so
playing
he had stuff going on the map.
yeah, yeah,
Even when he wasn't there, he had stuff
yeah,
going
I
on.
think, yeah,
Yeah, that helps.
Horseplay. But definitely this has changed. Definitely, I think that the main farm, the cow area was different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the milk truck. There's really no traffic on this map, but I will say that.
Yeah, I love the no traffic. But it is a huge darn map.
Yeah, those fields are good sized. Uh-oh, got a little lag going on. Maybe they're dedicated Farm Sim 13. Oh, that's a telephone pole.
I bet there is some people that still play it, just for
Well,
the.
there was only one other game on the whole server when I went to join, so I don't know if there's a lot of multiplayer on FS13 or who knows.
But some of those iconic games are awesome. I just sold. I'm not trying to get rid of all my PS3 games, but I no longer play it. So the point is why keep the game when there's somebody out there that might want to play that game or looking for the game? So I
Yeah,
put it
that's
on
true.
eBay. I think it was, what was it called? It was horse racing.
Okay.
I looked on the game and it wasn't worth very much. I think the old female, but I'm trying to figure out.
So this is where you buy animals, and obviously a sell point for grain, huh? Interesting. Well, they got people walking around. Are they wearing 2013 style clothes? Oh, this is where you sell your wool too. It's interesting to see some of the elements have kind of carried through to the obviously newer versions, but then I don't know, a lot of the elements obviously are significantly different.
The graphic part is different.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm coming.
Okay.
But some of the iconic games are worth a lot.
Yeah, some people like to play them, and then if whatever one they had it gets corrupted or goes bad, because you said those are console games, like a cartridge or something, or what?
Yeah, I have a PlayStation 3, and I have a few games that I don't use. It's horse racing, jump something, and I got $7.99 for it.
Oh, okay.
With
It's not too
shipping.
bad.
The person was super happy. They said they've been looking for it for a while. So the person doesn't live. Actually, I was gonna ask if the person actually wanted to pick it up. Because they only live like 60 minutes from me. I'm here.
Yeah. No, I was just looking at the map. Do we have any? Look at the price of gas. Yeah, that tells you how old it is. Look at the price of gas.
$1.20.
$1.20.
I said 100. Yeah.
Yeah, this is way back. $1.20 for gas. Diesel was what, $1.10?
Yeah. Wow. People did a lot of farming back then.
We start with like zero money. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I think.
We can't even put gas in our vehicles.
No, we start with 12,000.
Oh, we do. Oh, you must have all the money in multiplayer. You probably do, huh?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna head down here. the grain mill. Now this is actually a really big map.
I told you. He was driving.
Even by modern standards, this is a big map. Yeah, it's got to be a 4x map or something like that. It's huge.
Yeah, he in his videos he was. I think when he went from the town to the other side, or the other side, it felt like it was like 15 minutes. I don't think it was technically 15 minutes, but it felt to me like it was 15 minutes. And when he was doing a tour, I want to actually go watch his tour again to see what's different, and then maybe you know,
there's no cruise control in this thing, right? Or if there is, I don't know how to set it, right?
I don't think so.
I'm just having to put just jamming the W key down.
I want to get a wheel. I want to get like a wheel. So if I play Farm Sim all the time, I want to play with a wheel. But they're so expensive. They're like $200.
Yeah.
For a wheel.
I had the controller working for a couple minutes in the game, and then it stopped. So
it's like, well, I'm not using this.
Yeah, I'm not using that anymore.
Yeah.
It got bored with it or something. Oh, here's a horse ranch. Let's go take a look at this thing. We're gonna cut into this horse ranch.
I think this is the one I was telling you. I think this is the one I was telling you.
Okay. It's kind of pretty down here.
Static horses.
Oh yeah, there's one by the road. At least I see a couple by the road here.
But I thought you would be able to sell them, like feed them and sell them, but I don't think so on this map. There's where you sell your, I believe that's a sale for,
and straw.
Straw, yeah.
So you think ultimately it's just like a sell point? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not really.
No, I thought it was.
You could actually raise horses?
I thought, yeah, I remember it. I'll have to look back. Because I remember when I toured, I thought you could.
I'm going to get out and take a look at this horse. Oh yeah, it's just standing there.
Bored as day. Been here since 2013.
Yeah, haven't moved an inch.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Oh, you doing the moonwalk?
Oh no, I got into yours, I think.
Oh yeah, you got my get out of my tractor.
I think. Okay. Oh. There you go.
There we go.
You should try some of the old equipment.
Yeah, well, we don't have any money to try any of the old equipment. I saw you had that farm all on that one. That was a pretty cute tractor.
Yeah, I love that one.
Did the map start with that, or did you buy that one?
Yes.
Oh, the map started with that one? Yeah, that was a pretty good looking tractor.
But just think about this. These graphics were very, back then, these graphics were very, high, you know, back then, if we were playing this back at that time, this would be the normal. But because we are like now, we are just like, you know, we are really blessed to have, you know, really, really nice graphics and everything. But this is really how it looked. I remember I was very happy when one map had a beef fattening mod.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's just all perspective of how things change. I mean, when you think of that mod we reviewed yesterday with all the animation and everything, it was impressive. But this is what it was. You know, I think that they actually made they made a version in 09, they made a version in 11, and then 13, right?
Yep.
So they made some pretty big advancements actually in this game.
Oh, a lot. You can't really tell it, but you know, it has seasons now. I think I really want to do the old family farm, and I kind of want to. I'm gonna look to see if they have one. I want to do it on one of the older versions, but if I can't do it on 15 or find it, then I'll just go back to 22. But I don't think the 22 one is out yet.
Is that like a taekwondo? It is, isn't it? It's like some kind of martial arts building. Interesting. Not
Man,
quite
this
sure how
brings so
that.
much memories. It almost makes me cry. I gotta watch this series again.
You think he still has it posted out there?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think it was 13 is what he did it on, huh?
Yeah. I think he started on 13. He started like doing like an introduction to like crops and stuff. I do believe, and then I found his channel because I was like I said I was looking for a farm channel I can just watch because I love farming, and then his channel just came up, and that's how I found out about Farm Sim. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, this map is. I'm surprised it was this big to start with. It's a huge map.
I'm telling you,
Even.
like I don't think when I said that it was really huge that you thought,
Oh
when
no,
I
I did.
said it took them forever to get from one side to the other and it was flat as day, that you really thought that.
No, I didn't think it was gonna because this would even be, even in today's mapping, this would be a really big map. I mean, those fields are really huge.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna head up to the brewery, then maybe that'll be pretty much. At
Is
least
that
have the
all of
signs
it?
going back to the main farm, so that helps.
There's no beef fattening on this one?
I don't think so. I think we saw all the animals were by the main farm. I think there was the
Wow, that
sheep
is weird.
and the cows. I don't think there's any other. I'm looking for other. Hang on one second. I look for other animals.
Huh.
No, I'm not seeing anything else.
Wow,
But
maybe he took
then
it
again,
out.
maybe he did in the revision.
Yeah.
But again, we haven't seen the whole map either. We've kind of gone around the outside of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought that there was, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about Vanzatow.
And what were the base maps? It was Westbridge, and what was the other one? What was the European map? It
I
was
don't remember.
oh, a map that they've recreated a lot of times in all the more recent versions. Well, they created Westbridge, whatever that one is, too.
Yeah, Westbridge Hills was huge.
And then, oh, what's that other one? House something. Anyway, they've recreated
Hostein?
that one. Yeah,
Hosteiner?
Hofbrauns.
Hosper. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
that's the point.
glad we nailed that.
That's the point. I want to play on Farm Sim 13 to find a map, but all the maps have these weird names that I can't figure out. And most of the ones that I wanted to play are
Uh,
no
you can just
longer available.
you can just make up how you pronounce the name. Is that a car wash? That is a car wash, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Huh. And it's an American map with German
Yeah, that's what I was
spelling on
gonna
the car
say.
wash. Interesting. Oh, and that huge sculpture. Well, there's the pumping ram or whatever that is. I said interesting to see some of the things that actually have made it through to the more current versions, and some of them that
Yeah.
have disappeared, like the McDonald's that never survived to the current version.
Oh yeah, McDonald's. If they knew about this, there would
Oh, they'd
be.
have sued them.
Yeah.
That's a huge dealership, though. That thing's bigger than any
Yeah.
dealership we even have
Uh-huh.
now. Okay, we're heading up here to the brewery, and then we'll kind of wrap up
Yeah.
our throwback tour.
Yeah.
I will just the only comment I'll make, and I said before, it really makes you appreciate how far
Yeah.
the franchise has come when you hop into this game. I mean, it's actually like you say, considering when it was made and what it's actually well done. I can see why it drew a lot of people to the
Yeah.
franchise, but it's actually a sugar factory.
Mhm.
It's interesting, like the brewery. I don't remember being part of 15 that much. Here's the dairy. Oh yeah, they actually have Budweiser as a brand. Oh,
What?
jeez. Yeah, they
Oh
actually.
my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you can do that. No.
Barley wheat.
Yeah, so you could drop stuff off of the Budweiser brewery.
Oh my
That's good stuff. All right, I'm
gosh.
hopping out. It makes me laugh because there's no branding now in the new versions at all like
Yeah.
this. That's
It's
pretty
just
funny.
the one thing
Now,
I have the one thing I have
what color shirt am I wearing? I don't. We don't have any option, right? What shirt am I?
you're a guy wearing like a
What?
plaid shirt.
Yeah, what
Plaid.
color is it though?
Red.
Yeah, you're a guy wearing a red plaid shirt
So we're
too.
both this
We're both the
so
same guy.
so you know I think it was the memory. I think that I wanted to come back. I think that the reason why I wanted to come back is because of the memory. And that time in my life, it was very, very stressful. My kids were so little, and this game just drew me in. And I freaking don't even remember. I was like, oh, the graphics. Now we're looking back and we're like, oh my gosh, the graphics look, outdated or whatever. But like you said, the iconic beginning farm sim is what brought me in, and you know, as it being a on the anniversary of farm sim being around for 15 years, it's you know that is amazing. It is absolutely amazing to see how far a company comes when they work diligently to improve the game and um you know make it better for the better. Some games don't do that. Some games the next version is like, why do they even try? But this I have to say is wonderful. It's wonderful to come back here. I don't think that I'm gonna play on this map. It is too big, and for me to play by myself as a solo series and then have you come on once in a while, it's just too much. It's
Yeah, I
just too
agree.
much.
It's too big. I mean, it's definitely a multi. It's a full time multiplayer map,
Yeah, it's
and
you
so
have to
it's too
play
big
on
for
this.
any one person, or like you say, have course
Yeah,
play or
you
AI
have to either have
workers, or
course play, a bunch of
yeah,
mods running on here to be able to make this work.
yeah,
And, and there's a few things that I believe are different on this map. I believe that there was less trees and it was more flat because this is
yeah.
a
Well,
revised
this was
version.
pretty flat. I agree with you. People complain a lot about giants, and like you say, everybody likes to complain about how they don't put much into the game, but it's been great hopping into this, and then you do gain a huge appreciation. They really have committed to making big steps in that game as far as the graphics and as far as some of the other things that they've introduced, and
And some
certainly
of
the
the
modders
some of
have
the
helped, but they've done a nice job bringing this along. You
and
know,
some of the new maps are they have stuff on them. It's just amazing to me. Some of the new ones that are coming out are just
yeah,
it's going
that's
to be a
incredible.
American Falls. I'm definitely going to play on, and there's another one I want to play on too. It's just amazed that the modders put so much time in this.
Yeah,
And this I think going back just helped me realize that how I seen it then is not how I see it now.
yeah. No, this is fantastic.
And I'm
It's
I'm
been
going
fun to go back, and yeah, actually, it's certainly playable. And hey, what can I say? The multiplayer connection was about 1,000 times easier than the current
yeah,
version of the multiplayer.
and it honestly makes me cry
Well,
because you know I used to get up and get my coffee and get on farm sim.
yeah, it's interesting. Certain things certainly evoke a lot of memories, and
Yeah,
been
and
a
the,
lot
and
of years with
and
Farm
but there
Sim.
hasn't been too many things in my life. Would I go back when my kids are little to experience this again? Oh yeah, I would. I would love to go back and think how I thought back then about it, and then see, and because I can tell it's different than then. My thoughts were like, wow, this is amazing. This is a farm game. And now I'm thinking, it's like, it's okay. Like, would I play in this if there was only this map? Oh, sure, I would. But
Oh yeah,
I'm actually gonna do a solo series, I believe. Just like a small, like maybe 8 or 10 episodes on a small, probably on a European map. These European maps tend to be smaller. Um,
yeah, and they have smaller equipment and smaller layouts, and You
Yeah,
don't
that
have to run the whole map.
I
You
don't
just have
have
to
to
have a
run the whole
farm that you
map
can,
up and
yeah,
down, up and down. And if I want you to come on once in a blue moon, that would be
yeah, can hop
fun.
in. Yeah.
It just I'm definitely not going to play in this map. But I just
No, this is a big. It's very well done, but it's a big map for a single player to
And
play on unless you use a lot of AI.
if I really wanted to see somebody playing this, I could go back to Ian Rapison and watch his,
Yeah,
I don't know how much episodes, but it was quite a few episodes he did on this. And I just
cool.
wish, like, my one wish is for him to be back. If he would get on and do just one series, I would be like so, like, I'm just such a huge fan of him. He was one of the better people
Yeah, yeah,
that had
absolutely.
a good approach to farm sim back in the
Yeah, he
day.
had a really easygoing, relaxed approach,
Yeah.
but yet he was very knowledgeable, so he's always fun to watch. So,
Yeah,
well,
always
all
fun
right,
to
should
see
we
what
should we
he's
wrap
doing.
this tour up
Yep.
and
Okay,
head off to
everybody. This is Little Miss Brooks back in the
and
day. Farm
yeah,
Sim
farmer
13.
Farmer Bernice joining in on the throwback farm.
So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good day. Until next time. Hope you enjoy. Please subscribe and like because it tells me that you love my channel